Pencil tool. Just as you draw shapes using your pencil or pen, you can use the pencil tool in the same way. To draw shapes with the pencil tool, follow these steps. First, select the pencil tool. Second, in the Property Inspector panel, select Stroke Color, Line Thickness and Style. Third, when this tool is selected, its modifier is displayed in the lower area of the Tools panel. Clicking on the modifier icon shows the following three options. Straighten, to draw straight lines. Smooth, to draw smooth, curved lines. Ink, to draw freehand lines with no modification. Fourth, select the desired option. Fifth, click and drag to draw the line. Brush tool. The brush tool is used to paint with brush-like strokes. It is similar to the pencil tool as both can be used to create shapes. The difference between these two tools is that the brush tool is used to paint fills, whereas the pencil tool is used to draw strokes. The brush tool can also be used to create special effects such as calligraphic effects. You can also change the brush shape and size using modifier. To paint an object with brush tool, follow these steps. First, select the brush tool. Second, select the fill color from the Property Inspector panel. Third, click the brush mode modifier in the Tools panel and select a painting mode. You can also select the desired brush shape and size. Fourth, drag the mouse pointer on the stage to apply a brush stroke. Paint bucket tool. The paint bucket tool is used to fill enclosed areas with solid colors and gradients. You can also fill empty areas and change the color of already painted areas using the paint bucket tool. This tool also fills areas that are not entirely closed. This tool also provides a modifier that allows you to close gaps. To use the paint bucket tool, follow these steps. First, select the paint bucket tool. Second, select the fill color in the Property Inspector panel. Third, click the drop-down menu arrow of the gap size modifier and choose a gap size option to close the gap in the shape. Fourth, click inside the shape to fill it with color. Filling shapes with gradient fill. Flash provides some default gradient colors that appear at the bottom of the color palette. You can create your own gradients by mixing two or more colors. To apply the gradient, follow these steps. First, click the paint bucket tool. Second, select a gradient color from the color palette. Third, click inside the shape. Creating a new gradient. To create a gradient, follow these steps. First, select Window, Color. The color panel appears. Second, click the drop-down menu arrow of the type box and select a gradient style. You can select a linear or a radial gradient. A linear gradient creates a gradient that shades from the starting point to the end point in a straight line. A radial gradient creates a gradient in an outward direction starting from the central point. Third, click the color markers you want to change. The color palette appears. Fourth, select a color. You can also click and shift the color marker left or right on the gradient bar to adjust the gradient. Fifth, you can add another color marker by clicking below the gradient bar. To remove a color marker, drag it off the bar. Sixth, you can continue creating the gradient effect by adding color markers and assigning colors to them. Ink bottle tool. The ink bottle tool is used to change the color, style and thickness of the existing lines. The steps to use it are: first, select the ink bottle tool. Second, select a stroke color, style and width in the Property Inspector panel. Third, click on the line to which you want to apply the stroke modification. Eraser tool. The eraser tool is used to erase lines and fills. You can customize it to erase only lines, only fills, or only selected fills. You can delete everything on the stage by double-clicking the eraser tool. To delete strokes or fill areas, follow these steps. First, select the Eraser tool and then click Faucet modifier in the Tools panel. Second, click the stroke or fill area you want to erase. To delete by dragging, follow these steps. First, select the Eraser tool. Second, click the Eraser Mode modifier and choose the desired erasing mode. Third, click the Eraser Shape modifier and choose an eraser shape and size. Fourth, click and drag on the stage to erase.